What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. One of the things you may have noticed yesterday, April 27th, you got another roster update. Now, this is something that's been concerning to us for a while. Some people have been vocal about it, like myself, but it just doesn't make any sense because downloading a roster for a mode that you don't use an active roster, it has to raise some red flags. Now, while we go ahead and talk about this was the final Wildcard Wednesday, and pretty much it was veterans. So we always try to take a chance to see what's going on with the packs, kind of give you guys some, leeway to know what's going on. Sometimes it's OP, sometimes it's just garbage. Well, this one right here, absolutely trash. I've seen a lot of people spend a ridiculous amount of training. You're going to see me start off with about 50,000 and I'm going to end with about 30. That just lets you know what's going on. Pretty much every now and again, it's like, I think it's really a mistake because I don't believe that EA wants you to actually pull anything. But in some cases, when you get there too early or you get there at the right time, you may get a lot of luck out of it. So for this case right here, all I've seen is bad things. You know what I'm saying? People are like, yo, bro, Gmi, I spent ridiculous amount of training. You got to know when to stop. Like for me, I'll drop the 20K. Like, all right, I'm going to play some weekend league. I'll get some packs. I'll make it back. But some of you guys be spending it like it's really good stuff in there. Look, dude, the highest is like a 96. So you don't got to go that crazy. But if you spend 7,500 training and you get a 96, it's a pretty good profit. So that's why I usually try to, see what's up with it and go from there. But just to let you guys understand, be very, very careful with it. Again, we're like 2 days away. They've announced today that they'll be revealing all the golden tickets later on today over at EA Sports' MUT channel. So you guys should definitely check that out and kind of see exactly what's going on as far as what's going to be actually confirmed and what has been, people just saying whatever they want and figuring out, or is EA saying that this is what it's going to be? Now, I don't know if they're going to have the developers' golden tickets as well as the people that, that got it out of the actual game, that pulled it. I'm not sure about that. So we have to wait to see, but we will know all of them tonight. Whether or not we get the ones that we want, based on some of the lists that have been released by the people that said that they pulled them, most of them are garbage. All right, most of them are not that good. Does that mean that the prices are going to resonate based on, all the golden tickets? No. There's going to be higher end golden tickets and there's going to be lower end golden tickets. Last year, Kelvin Benjamin, he started off pretty decent, like 1 million and change. Like a month in, the dude was down to like 600, 700. People realize what are good golden tickets and what aren't, but Kelvin Benjamin was actually good for people that wanted the most, like myself, running around the Gmia street just being a complete weirdo. It was pretty good, but yes, I did score the most points in Weekend League, last year just by mossing, so it was something that was pretty OP. But like looking into what's actually going on as far as what was patched and what's going on with the actual gameplay, if you guys run odd or you've had odd run against you, 335 odd, you will notice more than ever now that it's a slowed loop, right? Prior to this patch, I was looping like a maniac. Many of you guys are watching the gameplay like, yo, Gmia, you looping crazy. Yeah, and then what happens is EA, they don't want that crazy of an imbalance, right? They don't want an imbalance to where somebody can go to Reddit like, yo, EA Sports is doing this, because then they're like scared of Reddit, it looks like. Like anything that goes on Reddit, they have to answer it. Because, people go there to vent about this game and they're like, yo, what are they doing? And nobody understands it. So if something becomes too OP, they do their best to try to tune it up, like not make it be as obvious. One of the major things that I have an issue with though is they don't do anything as far as the gameplay mechanics. And I think realistically, if they were to try to do that, like say for instance that those stupid animations, the predetermined animations that you get when you throw the ball up to like a Calvin Johnson versus an Eric Allen, right? And it's like, all right, why is this guy getting an animation where he's pushing me and I can't react to the ball? I don't think they can change that. But pick that, run it for six. Run it for six. That's a lineman, bruh. Okay, he just ran straight across. Whatever, bro. I'm playing the Cowboy theme team, so you already know. But anyway, I don't think that they would be able to fix that with the current state of the game. The animations in the game are what they are. They can tune, catching the ball, fumbling, things like that. When we couldn't, when we would always get that animation where we couldn't get the field goal off or extra point where it was a delay. Things like that they can fix. The animations are going to be the animations for the entire year, which is why I'm so observant. When they drop the trailer for the new Madden, which will probably be happening like around July, The reason I wasn't excited about 21 was because I saw some of the same animations from 20. And 20 was hot dog crap. So what happens is, once the developers decide to keep those animations going, you already know what you're in store for. Like the randomness of this game, right now with, like I said, what I was trying to let you guys understand, the RPOs and all that stuff is still the same. They didn't tune that. Somebody in the office believes that the people that are blocking on RPOs are like Thor or something out of Marvel. They are the strongest. It doesn't matter if you put like a safety over there with heavier weight, stronger. You know, the rollout corners are still effective, as you can see. As long as you have the flat and you can run like Z-spot, that's automatic. Like your deep blues will run away from it. It'll be wide open. So that hasn't been affected. But again, as far as like the shedding goes, I was pretty much trying to show you guys what's happening. The edge protectors are still doing their job. You can still throw it like right at the user. All that stuff is very exciting. Just throw it right at somebody's user, right to their face. It's beautiful to see. All that stuff is still in play. So as far as some of the things that we run, alley-oops. Alley-oops are still there. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yo, shout out to, dude, that's been going on so much in so many games. And it's like funny for us because most of you guys are not playing competitively, right? But when you're playing competitively, people are winning games off those tips. That's like a real addition. And this guy is so good, he's missing extra points. But that's not what this is about. What it's about is the fact that EA goes out of their way to add little subtle things into the game. And then pretty much what we do is, you know, like for me, I'm going to rage about it, but I really want it to be fixed. You know, they've done adjustments to make the game, in my opinion, more advanced and easier to play. And in doing that, they've made it like really, really trash at the same time. Because all the things that go on with the game as far as the animations go, okay, he's running cover 2, guys. By the way, let me just explain something to you guys about that. Earlier in the year, beating a cover 2, they made the the deep blue safety. He was able to turn into Flash and just get over there. Right now, with the way they've tuned and balanced the gameplay, if you see cover 2, you are why was it not a fumble? If you see cover 2, you're usually able to get it through. It's been good for like the last 3 or 4 months. It took them a while to fix it, but I was getting complaints about that. Like, yo, Gmi, the dude's running the cover 2, and I'm throwing it, and the safety just zooming over there. I don't know why they fixed it. Why didn't he pick that? I don't know why they fixed it, but they fixed it. And if you see a cover 2, you can zip the ball in with the bullet pass. I've mentioned it in other videos, but I like to make sure that you guys are understanding thoroughly what's going on. And I've been getting a lot of that, like, yo, Gmi, what's up with this? I don't understand it, but you should be able to. And this recent tune has nothing to do with that. That was going on prior to this. But I just wanted to point that out as I show you the gameplay, that you can, wait for the cloud flat to press the receiver and actually throw it open again in cover 2. So getting back to what we were saying now, the odd, if you still run odd with the looper, what you're going to notice is he's going to be slowed down a little. He'll go wide. Even if they ID him, like before, you could ID him and he'll come in faster. They've slowed it down, okay? The alley-oops are still in the game. Edge protector, it will slow down, what is that? The edge threat and the edge threat elite. It still slows it down. They'll block. Obviously, with the, this play, you got the, the delay fade. That still works. Like, that's going to work all year. But there are going to be other things that you guys are telling me about. Some of you guys are saying that you've been getting moss animations a lot better. I'll continue to monitor that. But yeah, when you get those downloads for roster updates in MUT, it's kind of like at this point, like EA, we're not stupid. We understand what you're doing. Just let us know that you're tuning the game and leave it out in the open, because we obviously see the differences. As usual, you can let me know if you've noticed anything weird. Drop it in the comment section. I'll review it, and then we'll go over it and monitor it, during the next stream. Have a good day. Be safe. One love, y'all.